The 7 Keys to CISO Success. As hackers become more sophisticated and entire offices have been sent to work from home due to the pandemic, the role of the enterprise's Chief Information Security Officers, also known as CISOs, is more important than ever. However, only 12% of CISOs excel in all 4 categories of the Gartner CISO Effectiveness Index, according to a survey by Gartner back in 2020. So, in today's evolving business and threat landscape, what makes an effective CISO? Well, you're about to find out. But before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. The CISO role is increasingly critical and often costly for organizations to hire for, which means you need to prove your worth quickly. A successful CISO is primarily a leader, a manager, and a communicator, not a technologist. Early success depends on your ability to A. Establish a personal brand of credibility and leadership, and B. Lay the foundation for a defensible security program. CISOs today need significantly different skill sets to cybersecurity leaders of the past, as they become more critical to business success. And that is reflective of 2 things: the vital and growing role data plays in the everyday running of a business, and increased expectations of the security function to keep that data safe and operational. 1. Catch the culture. Instead of trying to change the culture within a new organization, CISOs must first try to understand it. When you understand the culture, you are in a better position to influence behavioral change and choose security strategies that are best aligned with the culture of the business itself. 2. Choose a framework. Select an industry-recognized framework that will help you frame the work of your security program. Using a framework like the NIST Cybersecurity Framework helps simplify the complex world of security in a way that can be more easily consumed by business leaders. 3. Relate to risk. Business has never been more reliant on technology and continues to add new enabling technologies, even as threats like advanced persistent threats, organized crime, and nation-state attacks grow. Yet the business needs these enabling technologies to remain competitive. Therefore, the task for security leaders is to figure out how to say yes to some of these tools while also understanding them in relation to the modern threat landscape. 4. Measure your maturity. It's not enough to simply use a security framework. As you implement various controls, make sure to baseline and measure maturity of your key security capabilities. That way you can show progress over time. 5. Create credibility. In an ideal world, you might be tempted to achieve the best security possible. The reality, though, is that the amount a business should invest is relative to its risk profile. Security leaders can create credibility by comparing how their organization stacks up against competitors or against other industries. That is why benchmarks and standards are so important to illustrate how your organization's security stacks up. Business leaders recognize that security is important, but what they really want to understand is whether the organization is spending too much or too little relative to competitors. 6. Set a target. If you happen to be on the high end of the maturity spectrum, you may decide to compare yourself to another more mature industry as a stretch goal. Even if you stay within your industry for comparison purposes, make sure to set a maturity goal for your security program that is based on a deep understanding of business risk. 7. Measure your effectiveness. Even with a framework, maturity model, benchmark, and goal in place, there's still one big question remaining. Are you utilizing your limited resources effectively? As you deploy, maintain, and operate your security program, make sure you show that people, process, and technology are actually working as intended. So that's the 7 keys to CISO success. At the end of the day, the scope of responsibility in cybersecurity has expanded beyond just IT. Today, it includes risk management, regulatory compliance, legal, privacy, and business savvy. And in the world of information security, there is a growing need for people who know how to communicate, empathize, and talk the language of their non-security colleagues. If you would like some help in your journey to become a successful CISO, click the link in the description below this video and register a free account with CyberMarket. CyberMarket is a global marketplace where CISOs can find cybersecurity consultancies to help them provide extra cybersecurity expertise to their organizations. There is a growing trend where cybersecurity consultants recognize the gap between what they are worth to a consultancy compared to what they get paid. There are a number of consultants who are leaving consultancies to start the next generation of independent and boutique consultancies, but they don't have a sales pipeline and sales staff like their old consultancies do. CyberMarket is a place to help facilitate the sales pipeline for cybersecurity consultancies of various sizes. It's really easy to get started. All you have to do is click the link in the description below to register for a free account with CyberMarket today.